Good morning. I'm drinking my breakfast. Don't worry, I still have my tea. See? My lemon green tea chased by my chocolate breakfast drink. So, I'm going to talk about Adelaide and grief and stuff, but first I wanted to say I got my hair done yesterday. I had an appointment in September that I pushed off, and they're booked out like 3 months. And so I had already had my appointment scheduled for yesterday afternoon. So after Adelaide in the afternoon, I went and got my hair done. Seemed like a little selfish or something, but anyway, I went and got my hair done anyway because they're 3 months out and whatever. So it's the one time that, like, because I have so much hair, that they blow dry it and they curl the ends, and she's so awesome. And so my hair, it's like, it's curly and it's a lot. So usually I can't just run my fingers through it. I mean, so when they do my hair, it always feels so slinky and so nice. So anyways, this is my hair. Straight. You don't get to, well, straight-ish. You don't get to see it like this very often. So, anyways, this morning I wanted to do a special, not a special, but a different kind of gratitude chronicle. And so, as you know, I had to put Adelaide to sleep yesterday. I want to talk about grief. I just want to talk about it. I have always been a sensitive soul. When I was young, I was in junior high, I remember our vice principal telling me that I was too sensitive, and that it really stuck with me for a long time, that I was just too sensitive of a person or whatever. But I've come to realize, with my age and experience, I don't think it's the sensitive people who are fully empowered to feel their feelings and all that. I don't think it's those people that are weak. I don't. I think if you have to shove your feelings down because you're afraid of what others think about you or any of that stuff, I think that's the weakness. I actually think it's a superpower to be able to be sensitive and emotional and compassionate towards others because of the things that we've been through. And so I don't have human kids, right? I have furry babies. And right on cue, if you watch these in the morning, you know that Fernando eats his breakfast and inexplicably thinks he's still hungry. Anyway, he didn't eat all his breakfast, but whatever. So I have furry babies, right? And the thing is, oh my God, Fernando, you ate breakfast. I'm not going to get up and go do it. Come here. Oh, okay, you go fly, be free. Anyway. Do you hear him? If I come over here, I'm going to pick you up. Listen, you punk. He cries, and then what he wants me to do is jump up and run into the bedroom and feed him. Anyway, moving on. I have furry babies. And I don't really care what people think about me, in the sense that my furry children are my kids. I love them like my kids. I take care of them like my own kids. And I know they don't live as long as other human medical issues all things considered. It was normal, like, human life average expectancy. But I love them like my children, like my human kids. And so when I have to put one of them to sleep, or when that happens, it feels like the death of like a child. It feels, to me, it feels like the worst thing that I've ever been through. You know, each time it's just terrible. And so when we made the decision about Adelaide, we had a few days, you know, and so I was going through those days, and I mean, you know, there's all the things, right? You can't breathe, you're stressed, you cry, you pray, you do all the things, right? And I just kept telling myself over and over, and this is the thing that I want to say to you. I just kept telling myself over and over, I have done hard things in the past. And like when we had to put Anastasia to sleep in October 25th, 2011, I thought I was going to die. It was like I couldn't breathe. It was terrible. I mean, it really was horrible. But you know what? We didn't die. We made it. And then when I had Soraya, and she got lymphoma, and we had weeks to prepare for her, and I couldn't breathe, and I thought, I'm not gonna make it, you know what I mean? Like, I literally, it was so terrible. But guess what? I did make it. And so this weekend, when I was thinking about Adelaide, I just kept thinking, I thought I was going to die with Anastasia, and I didn't die. I thought I wasn't going to make it with Soraya, but I did. And this is painful, but it's not going to kill me. I'm going to make it through this. And the thing is, that's the thing I want to tell you. Your grief, don't be ashamed of your grief. Don't be ashamed to be emotional. You know, you could be a lighthouse and a beacon for someone that thinks they're not allowed. You could be a city on a hill for someone that is needing a place. You know, we walk through life thinking we're supposed to look a certain way and act a certain way, and that the emotional people are weak, and that you're not, oh, you know, she's just sensitive, or you're not allowed to grieve. And I just think that's just hogwash. I think that's stupid. I think that it's empowering, and I think that it's a superpower to totally embrace the grief you're going through. You're okay. You are not alone, and it's not going to kill you. It feels like you can't breathe, and you may be going through something that feels like you can't get through it. It feels like it's never going to change. It feels like you can't breathe. But you know what? You are going to make it, and it's not going to kill you. And you have to stop and look back at your life, at the hard things you've already done. What are the hard things that you have already been through? Right? And so I had to keep doing that this weekend. It was like, what are the hard things that I've already done? I thought were going to kill me, and they didn't kill me. This is terrible, and it feels horrible. And I understand that I have 4 more furry babies that, unless God takes me home before them, are going to die before me. The thing is, I love them. I wouldn't change the time I have with them for anything. And I've done hard things before, and I will do hard things again. It's not going to kill me. It's not. This might, I swear to you, Fernando. Oh my God. If I get down there and you run away from me, you're going to make me mad. Just relax. Okay, now you come here. Oh, for the love of God, Fernando. You had breakfast. I'll feed him in a minute. Look at him. You see his goofy ear? Look at his ear. Huh. It's because he had a hematoma we had to fix, and now it's permanently like, it's so cute. Anyway, listen to me. Deep breath. Whatever it is you're going through, it's okay. It is okay. You can feel sad. You can embrace that. You can walk through the grief. You just have to remember it is not your permanent destination. And you have to remember you have done hard things before. You can do them again. It's not going to kill you. It is not. I promise that it's not. And you are not weak. And you should not be ashamed. Listen to me, son. Listen to me carefully. You had your breakfast. Okay? Simmer down. My God, I love him. I gotta go. I got stuff to do. Apparently, I got a cat to feed. He's like a little hobbit, you know? He gets breakfast and second breakfast and 11sies and... you know? I don't even know. I gotta go feed him. But listen, I love you very much. I hope you have a good day. I love you like a crazy person. Be good to one another. People that are sad, that are grieving. Just remember when you too have gone through hard things, if you're about to judge them and if you are about to look down on them or whatever, just remember you too have been through hard things and grieving, and you may not have felt comfortable sharing it. And wouldn't it have been nice for somebody to have been a light for you? And if you haven't been through hard things, you haven't lived long enough then. And just know to be gracious and compassionate and kind to one another. Most of all, remember, you are one of the one another's. Be kind and gracious and compassionate to yourself. I love you, and I mean it, Peanut.